Greetings to everyone on this call. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I welcome everyone who is listening now and who will listen later. Thank you so much for joining. So today we'll be looking at the subject called perseverance. Perseverance. How does this apply to our journey as a professional? Either you are an employer or an entrepreneur or an employee of an organization. So how does the subject perseverance affect our journey of professionalism? So this is what we'll be looking at today. So let's go straight into the subject, perseverance. When we say perseverance, what do we mean? Perseverance is simply the ability to keep pushing without fainting. Perseverance is simply the ability to keep pushing even if it appears as if there's no improvement on the external. Perseverance is you keep moving without wavering, not fainting. Let me start on this note. When we talk about success, there are many roads that leads to success. There's a road of vision. The person that wants to be successful must have vision. That's the road. There's a road of discipline. You need discipline to make your vision come to pass. That is a road. There's a road of positivity. It's called a road, positivity. You need to be positive in your journey of success. That is a road. There's a road of management. That is also a road that leads to success. And also, there's also a road that is called perseverance. And the great thing about all these roads is that they are interconnected to each other. You can't do without one. If you have discipline but you lack vision, me, that is wrong. You can't get the success. If you have vision but you lack discipline, that is wrong. If you have both vision and discipline but you lack management, come on, it's just a matter of time. The success will fade away. So all these roads are interconnected to each other. So perseverance as well is also a road that leads to success. Perseverance is an ingredient that is cooked together with every other ingredient to obtain a success. The absence of perseverance in the cooking process of success is likened to a nation without defense or a football team without a defensive midfielder. I will take this again. A success journey without perseverance is like a nation without defense or a football team without a defensive midfielder. What perseverance does is that it keeps the balance between where you are coming from and where you are going to. When things are down, when things are not happening the way you wanted it to be, what keeps you moving is perseverance. In spite of not seeing any changes on the outside, what keeps you moving is perseverance. And when you are in a season that you are striking your goals, what keeps you in check is perseverance. A destination without perseverance can be disappointing, and sometimes it can be a suicidal for some people. It can be a suicidal for some people. A destination without perseverance can be disappointing, and it leads to this suicidal situation for some people. In our world today, we have seen men who are determined to be successful, who have every other ingredients to make a success, but they lack perseverance in their journey of success. they don't have perseverance as a shield to guide them in the journey of success. And most of the reason why men have this is because it's a form of impatience. Yeah, a form of impatience. More or less like I cannot. I don't know what the future is. It's more or less like a fear of the unknown. Yes, more or less like the fear of the unknown. They are not sure what the future will be. So when they are going through a process that makes them to want to be waiting, they tend to not wait because they don't want to pay the price of patience. They don't want to pay the price of perseverance. Not because they are unwilling to pay, but just because they are afraid of what the future will be. What if I wait and what I am pursuing did not come to pass? What will happen? So, as a result of this excuse, many men take themselves away, do not have perseverance as a shield to guide them. And as a result of this, there are many potential success that has been aborted just because of the uncertainty of the future. And can I say to you today that there is no celebrated success without a period of persevering. There is no celebrated success in our world today without a moment of persevering. Every success we have in our world today, just before they emerge as a success, they have a moment in which things were quiet. There were moments for that kind of success we have today where things were not happening as planned. There were moments where things are not going faster as expected to be or happening as expected to be. But what keep the success to come to pass was that the character, the individuals in that journey, in spite of any challenges that comes their way, they hold on, they persevere, and they see the success being built. Every glory we see today in our world was once upon a time a story. And the distance between a story and a glory is what we call perseverance. In other words, the distance between your story today and your glory tomorrow is what is called perseverance. The distance between your glory today, your story today, and your glory for tomorrow is perseverance. Perseverance is not losing. Many people talk about perseverance. Let me use the other word, waiting. Many people talk about waiting is just is when you are losing. You wait. Waiting is losing. No, I'm here to tell you that waiting is not losing. Neither waiting is you not doing anything. Some people say when I'm told to wait, that means I should just sit down not doing. No, that's not waiting. That is not waiting. Waiting is not losing. Neither is waiting saying to you don't do anything. Waiting is actually you discovering who you are. Waiting is actually you discovering who you are. Let me say something. In life, you must understand that there's a reason for every season. There's a season for everything, and there's a reason for every season. And when you understand the reason behind every season you are in, you will know how to make use of that season optimally. A tree will not bear fruit before its time. No. No matter what you do, a tree will not bear fruit before its time. And every farmer that understands this, what did they do? They wait for the ripening of that tree to bear fruit. And what do they do when they are waiting? They are not just sitting down in their house counting on time to count. They are not doing that. What they are simply doing in the period of waiting, they are tilling the ground, they are trimming the tree, and they are nurturing the tree. That's what they are doing. So waiting is not you sitting down doing nothing. Waiting is actually you. It's a process for you, it's a moment for you discovering yourself. And that is what we call perseverance. Let me say this. One of the key to perseverance, how can you make it possible to walk in perseverance? The major key, and one of the key that I know, and it's a major key, is that if you are sure that you are a winner, you will persevere. The key to perseverance is you knowing that you are a winner. If you know that you are a winner, to persevere will not be a difficult thing. To stay in the process when things are not going as planned towards the fulfillment of your dream, your vision, your purpose, to stay still and push will not be difficult if you are sure that you are a winner. And the only way to be sure that you are a winner is to you to affirm to yourself, I am a winner. Why do you think a farmer will wait for a tree to ripe? Because the farmer is definitely sure that there is a season for everything, and there's a reason behind every season. The fact that I plant a tree and I cannot harvest it tomorrow, the farmer understands the reason behind it. So the farmer waits still for the maturity of that tree in order for him to harvest. Because the farmer understands the reason behind the season. The farmer is very, very sure that at this so time of this month, of this day, I'm going to gather harvest from this tree. From the onset, the farmer already has a winning mentality. So, except you have a winning mentality, you cannot persevere. And you can only persevere when you have that winning mentality. And the key to having the winning mentality is that you are affirming to yourself. Every time you are in the process that seems to be things are not working, saying to yourself, I am a winner. I am a winner. I am a winner. I am a winner. This is the force that will continue to push you. Perseverance keeps the balance between where you are coming from and where you are going, even when things are not changing on the external part. Perseverance is what keeps you moving when you have many reasons to turn back. Perseverance is what keeps you moving, achieving more success, even when you are striking your goals. When you see the success are coming, perseverance is what keeps you moving and telling you the success is not enough. The success is not enough. You can do more. That's what perseverance does. It's just like a football team without a defensive midfielder. What the defensive midfielder doing? It guides the defense and it helps the strikers. It creates a balance between the striking force and the defense. That's what perseverance does. It keeps you moving. And when we say winning, let me say this as well. Winning does not always mean you get done what you set out for. Let me explain better. When we talk about winning does not always mean that because I set out to do this thing, what makes me to win is when I get actually this actual thing done. That does not always, that is winning, but it does not always mean winning. Winning is a mentality. Yes, it starts first with a mentality that in spite of anything that happened, regardless of anything that happened in this pursuit of success, I know I can never be in a state of helplessness. In spite of anything that happened in this my pursuit of success, I know I can never be in a place where I am exposed and I become a victim of pity. That is winning mentality. Regardless of what may happen, I know I shall be covered. Regardless of what can happen in this pursuit of this success, in this project I am embarking on, regardless of what the end will be, I know I can never be in a state where I will be needing help, where I will be wanting of any good thing I desire, where I will be in a place I am exposed and I have become a subject of mockery to others. That is winning mentality. And a man that has this mentality will have a shield called perseverance in his journey of success. So today I'm appealing to everyone on this call. Please let's take perseverance alongside with us in our journey of success. It is not enough for you to be disciplined. It's not enough for you to have the vision. It's not enough for you to have the management skill. Also, it is very, very important for you to have the perseverance skill, because they keep the balance between where you are coming from and where you are going. Perseverance is actually the distance between your story and your glory. Waiting is not you losing, and neither does waiting mean you are doing nothing. Instead, waiting is you discovering who you are. The key to persevering is you knowing yourself as a winner, regardless of whatsoever happens to you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this call. And those that will listen later, thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate. I will see you again next week. Same channel, same station, same time. Thank you. Thank you.